What's cracking with your snack and snacker stars coming at you on a Tuesday for OTR? I am me, the BRE, the man in the backwards hat, Brandon from the sAs, the Snack Food Appreciation Society, coming at you once again with my Tuesday tag team partner, Terminator Tony T.
Catchphrase.
That's right, and there are legends in every profession, including basketball, you've got Magic Johnson. In baseball, you've got Babe Ruth. In football, you have Joe Montana. Well, in sandwiches, you have a couple of legends as well. And Arby's is here to give us those legends. And we're going to give you our thoughts on those legends right after this on OTR. You are looking live under the big hat of Arby's on Beauregard Street and the corner of Little River Turnpike here in Alexandria. We have been here many times before to try out their many wares of meat craft. And today is no exception because we're here to try two brand new sandwiches in their Legends line. Number one is in this box, and it's an oblong sandwich, and that is their brand new Miami Cuban on a long white roll. You've got sliced pit pork, they call it, ham, Swiss cheese, mustard, and pickles. Very Cuban indeed. Smells fantastic. And then from the big old state of Texas, we've got the Texas Brisket. And you've got Texas toast bread enveloping all kinds of stuff, including barbecue sauce, Texas onion tangler things there. They're slow smoked brisket and barbecue sauce. All of these are absolutely delicious looking. There's also a Reuben. And ladies and gentlemen, we will be right back right after this to try out these sandwich legends from Arby's. All right, gang, we are back to try out these two brand new legend sandwiches from Arby's, the Texas Brisket, the Miami Cuban. And ladies and gentlemen, we're going to start out with that Texas Brisket, which includes that slow roasted brisket on Texas toast. That's really the only difference about this sandwich. Otherwise, it's very similar to one of their other sandwiches that I've had before. Lots of brisket coming out the side there. Take a look at it next to my noggin the way you always do. Nice size sandwich, pretty thick, pretty juicy looking, very meaty. You know what you do with meat, you put it in your mouth and you eat it. Well, I feel like I just got home from the plains, breaking some cows and just herding all the cattle. Ladies and gentlemen, Texas Brisket hits home pretty darn good. If you know me, you know I like Texas toast, and that Texas toast wasn't that toasty, but it was tasty. Building the whole thing from the bottom to the top the way we always do. Not so toasty on that Texas toast, but nice and flavorful, not just like plain old white bread. It had a nice kind of seasoning to it or something that really kind of hit off for me. That meat, that brisket is awesome. I'm glad they've kept that around for so long in so many different forms. It's tender, it's juicy, it's meaty, it's delicious, ladies and gentlemen. Then you got those Texas tanglers. Make it nice and crunchy, give it an oniony flavor, and wrap it all up with some pickles that I didn't realize were in there to add even a little more crunch and a little more tang. And then you got the barbecue sauce, which tasted kind of like Arby's sauce. Don't know if it is or it's not. I can't tell the difference sometimes, but overall, I like it. What do you think?
I was enjoying it. Yeah, I think the bread started out as toasted, but with all the juices from the meat and the sauce, it just kind of got a little softer, but not too soft. It still had some good form to it, but I enjoyed that. The Texas Brisket, can't really go wrong. It's really good. The tanglers also fine. The pickles fine. The sauce, to me, tasted almost like it was a mix of a barbecue and the Arby sauce because it hit with a spice that I wasn't expecting, but it's a good spice, and I liked it a lot. Yeah, I got to say I'm digging this sandwich.
All right, how about your rating on that?
I'm going to go, 7/8?
7/8.
7/8. It's good. If the bread had been a little bit toastier, like you said, probably would have gone a full thumbs up. But it's a good sandwich, and I can definitely see myself getting it again.
Yeah, I think it's a very good sandwich as well, ladies and gentlemen, and I think I'm going to concur with that 7/8 of a thumbs up because it's not quite perfect. It's a little too moist in the toast area there, but everything else comes together just right. Tastes really good and pretty darn near perfect. So yeah, 7/8 thumbs up is pretty accurate for this particular sandwich. So now let's get on our boat and let's go on down to Cuba. Go visit Elian Gonzalez. I wonder if he's ever had a Cuban sandwich before. This has the pit smoked pork on it. It's got ham. It's got all kinds of good stuff on here. Swiss cheese, mustard, the works. Let's go ahead and take a bite. Alright, gang, as good as that Texas one was, the Miami one, I think, is even better, ladies and gentlemen. And I think a lot of that has to do with that really good bread on the outside. Outstanding, holds together really nicely, has a nice, like, French bread type flavor. I like that a lot, guys. You know I like my bread, and that's really good. And then you add 2 different types of pork. You got your ham and your sliced pork, and they taste completely different, but both excellent. Mustard hits off perfectly when you mix it with that pickle. Got that Swiss cheese too to finish it off. I feel like I just came back from Havana, baby. What do you think?
I dig it. The bun was the sub roll was really nice. Like you said, it was firm, but it wasn't too soft. It wasn't too hard. A nice consistency there. The pork, the ham, like you said, mixing very well. The mustard, the pickles, all of it coming together. I really liked it, and I can definitely see myself grabbing this one again.
What do you think on your rating?
Well, I gotta say, we've been doing Arby's a lot for the last couple months or so, and to me, it seems like they're not being able to do any wrong. Thumbs up on this one. It's a good sandwich. I like it a lot.
It's a very agreeable kind of day, ladies and gentlemen, because I'm giving this darn thing a full 100% thumbs up as well. So that means that it is unanimous here today on OTR. We both love these sandwiches, and we love both of these sandwiches. So, ladies and gentlemen, tell us what you think about them down in the comments down below. Have you had them? Do you like them? Have you been to Texas? Is that how they do it in Texas? Have you been to Cuba? Is that how they do it in Cuba? I don't know. Just let us know down in the comments. Also, check us out on Facebook by clicking on the link in the description down below with hundreds of the coolest people in the world in our group, and you should be too. Why aren't you? Ladies and gentlemen, check us out on social media at Brandon Reich SAS on Twitter and Instagram, as well as at GDanzig666. I got it right this week. Also on Twitter and Instagram, and you will find all of the coolest things in the world, and we'll be able to talk to you and find out what you're eating, and you will know what we're eating every day, ladies and gentlemen. So make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Use the hashtag Snack Society, and in the meantime, in between time, we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Catchphrase.